How's it going out there? How are you? Hey, how's it going? How are you? Hey, Lorian, how's it going? What's up? I'm gonna go for a walk or a jog. I'm good. I'm doing excellent. Uh, hey, hi. I'll just show you what's going on here. Charging that. Hi, somebody else said hi or something. Hey. Okay. How's it going? There's the guest house. There's my house. Hi. Okay. Uh, well, I finally realized, and it's okay to say, I've finally been telling everybody on social media, which I couldn't really say for a long time, but I just posted about it on Facebook. I deleted my whole Facebook and came back to it, and it was just deactivated. Um, and I decided I'll just be myself and do what makes me happy. And I am the number one, I star in the number one Ronald McDonald video online. It took only 30 years of working at film and music since I was a child. But that's a cool thing that I have in my resume now. I star as Ronald McDonald. I star as Ronald McDonald in the number one Ronald McDonald video in the world. Cool. Yeah, I'm the star of the number one Ronald McDonald video of today, and I play Ronald McDonald, and I came up with the idea to film it, but the mother of my children filmed it, and she put her own directorial take on the whole thing. I just said, let's film it. She did the whole thing, and I did my own video. It's got like less views. It has like almost 3.7 million or something. Hers has over 50 million. Yeah, and I star as Ronald McDonald in it. Cool. Thanks, Henry. Here's the peaceful thing. Over here, it's just a waterfall. Peaceful waterfall. There's some really peaceful land around here. Really peaceful. It's not even funny. It's cool. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah. No. Okay. Hi. I'll put it in this. Yeah, that's a shirt. This is a band t-shirt. This is a band t-shirt that I know I'm friends with the band, and they're signed by Metal Blade Records. They're signed by Metal Blade, and I got them to do some of the music. I used some of the Serbia. Wow, that's cool, man. You're from Serbia, Croatia, or Serbia, and wow, that's neat. Yeah, I got the band. This band's from Sweden. They're called Sister, and I got them to. I used some of their music in my movie, The Vampires of Zanzibar. So, yeah, Forever Conscious. Where's Owl? Hey, how's it going? I invited him back. He doesn't want to come back yet. He's going to some West Virginia or something. I don't know. I don't know where he is. But I've just been working out more. I haven't shaved my chest hair off at all. I haven't shaved any of my body hair recently. I grew this back in and everything. Okay. Al's doing okay. If you want to pray for him that he's good, he may have a visit to the doctor that he's got to make. And he has those here and there. I don't want to talk too much about him without his permission, but if you want to say a prayer for Owl, that would be good. That'd be good if you believe in that, and send positive energy his way, vibes, whatever you want to call it. That could help him. So we're walking through the woods. Maybe he's down here. He said he was down here somewhere. Oh no, he said he was, I don't know if he was going to West Virginia or leaving where he is down here or what. But that's what he said, all that. He said he was down here leaving somewhere else to West Virginia or something. So he might still be here. We can see if he's here. How's it going? Hi. Hey. So that's the thing, is I star as Ronald McDonald in the #1 Ronald McDonald video in the world. And I thought that was cool. I can announce it now. It's safe to announce. It's got over 50 million views in just over a year. Yeah, it's low stress. I hope Al's doing okay. He didn't want to come back to my... It's kind of not ready for him to come back because I have all this stuff that's my kids in the middle of the house downstairs. And I got to put it somewhere. I got to organize everything even more. Oh, God. Crazy bug. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Oh, great. Oh, gosh. I'm going down to get my mail. I'm gonna walk down there. I don't feel like running up and down the mountain like I was. I did the hugest physical feats of exercise that I've ever done in my life. Many hours a day of running up and down the mountain and lifting 100-pound dumbbells for hours. Like, I had so much energy. I didn't drink caffeine. I didn't drink caffeine in months. And I found a balance without it. And then all of a sudden I drank like 10 cups of coffee, and I got past the state of anxiety to a state of euphoria. And I used it to strengthen my body. It was amazing. I have pictures of it on some social media site. I could put them here, but I didn't put it on Facebook. They don't know really what I look like right now. Most of those people. I just took a shower. But this is the first I'm actually telling the public what I've been doing, other than putting up a video I filmed 2 weeks ago or something, because there's so many spies on Facebook and YouTube that try to, hey, we got a bit of information about him. Let's, whoever the person is, let's see if we can, assume that he's a certain way based upon how we see. All they have to do is if they feel like seeing what I'm up to kind of say that I'm a certain way or whatever, all they got to do is go on a computer and see what I'm up to. And I don't like them knowing sometimes, what I'm up to at any given moment. They feel like looking it up. So, Al could be here somewhere. This is beautiful right here. This is beautiful. Gosh, Al might be over here somewhere, but no, he's not. He's not here. He's somewhere else. Tony Montana. Is that The Sopranos? Or some, I don't know, Tony Montana. I've heard of that. Is that the guy from Scarface? Or who is Tony Montana? Tony Montana. Is he Scarface? Did he have a machine gun and say, "My little friend"? Tony Montana. How you doing? Taking a poo on the potty. Mom, taking a poo on the potty in Brooklyn. Mom, taking a poo on the potty. This is Tony. My dad's a big construction worker. Big, fat, strong, huge guy. Slap him across the face. Ma, he hit me again. Why does he hit me and scare me? That's this kid that threw me in a trash can when I visited New York City. When I was like 6 years old, I went up to visit, and this big kid, I was outrunning him. We'd race each other. Just started hanging out with these kids on this corner, and he threw me in a trash can, a New York City trash can. But he was different. My parents didn't talk like that. They didn't say, "Ma, I'm in a trash can. I got to do it to somebody else now," or something. I don't know where Al is exactly. But I was born here. Maybe I can talk about some philosophy. Well, maybe, hey, Tony Montana, what do you think about the meaning of life, or doing good and surviving according to survival of the fittest, and maybe believing in a higher power or religion or any of that sort of thing? What do you believe in? Do you want to say? You don't have a real name on there, so you could say whatever you want. No one's going to do anything to you or whatever. You believe in some religion? Because that's somewhat can be categorized as philosophy in some ways. Have read about Islam. No, I haven't read about Islam, but other than I know that they supposedly are peaceful, but they use negativity. They use negativity against others, sort of like the Satanists do. And I don't believe in using negativity against others. And, some people say that the Christians hurt others, but I haven't seen it in the Bible where they say it's okay to hurt others because it's do unto others. However, Hitler interpreted it to mean Christianity could incinerate all those Jews in the name of Christianity or something. So he had a wrong idea. He said he was like demon possessed or something, Hitler. And Al has stories about him having orgasms on stage, and how he'd make all the people on stage have an orgasm because he was like so psychotically on all types of drugs. And he would work the audience up so much, and they'd make them suffer all day. he talked about this in a video. I don't know if I've put this video. You make them suffer waiting all day, like tens of thousands of people, and then all of a sudden, and they'd play a constant hum sound that was like a bad hum and make him feel bad, and then all of a sudden he'd come up on stage with the lights, like when it was just like getting dark out, and he'd come up on stage and they'd stop the sound and everyone would have an orgasm, is what Al said. And he would have one too when he got excited on stage. It was like really weird or something. But I don't know if I believe in that, or I don't know if it's true or not. But that's the one curse word that I said on here. It's not even really a curse word. It's a medical term. But so a kid wouldn't even know what that means. So at least I haven't said anything too bad if little kids are watching. Somebody, Tony Montana wants to see what that feels like or something for somebody. That's strange. I don't know. I mean, I'm not into hurting other people. I just don't like to. How is risperidone? Maybe we can talk about that later. I don't believe it. I think it's kind of. I'm not sure. I don't want to make a big public statement about risperidone. I'm not going to say if I even take it or not. Ow. Oh, you're on the injection risperidone. Whoa. You'd have to ask your doctor about that. If I ever comment on it, I say for people to ask a doctor before taking my advice. I was fascinated by the story about the old crone with Al. Can't wait to catch more video based on what he said or something. Yeah. Al is, yeah. Yeah, he has more stories. Love the hair. Thanks, man. This is good. Let's see if I can talk about Al. Say a prayer for him or send positive vibes his direction, because he may have a hospital visit in the future. I invited him over again if he needs somewhere to stay to make sure he's all right. And the thing is, he doesn't have much money at all, and it's difficult to pay for him and try to film him in the videos when it's not making a lot of money, but it's gotten me more fans. And if it could get a lot bigger, it'd be okay. But it's like anytime two people get together, like in either a band or a friendship or whatever it is, they get in little skirmishes over each other. They get in little skirmishes, and so I don't know what that is. Something over there. Something over there. Hey Jennifer, how's it going? Here's my band t-shirt. You can see it later. It's their design. They sent me a bunch of them. They're from Sweden. This band called Sister. I don't really have anything to hide. I try not to wear it because it has a woman with small boobs on it. It's an artistic thing, and I don't want to. Why don't Al get a job? Yeah, that's what people are trying to say. He should get it. Whoa, this is awesome. This is good. Yeah. Hi. Holy gosh. I don't know. Yeah, he can. He's surviving okay. He's way out in the woods somewhere, he says, unless he hasn't gotten there yet. He's going to stay at some other people's house. There's some little butterfly. He's going to stay at some other people's house in the woods. This old grandma that he mentioned her in a video. It was the in the Crone video when he said the grandma talks about drinking liquor in West Virginia. He went to go stay at their house, I think. I believe he did. He stays different places. So he went to that grandma's house. She passed away, I think, a year ago or months ago. Then he was all there to comfort them and make sure they're okay. And he's friends with them all. He helped them out or something. And they just let him stay there. Supposedly, from what he said. Whoa. Yeah. Thanks. No, I don't sure. Oh, unless it's the natural, non-hallucinogenic shrooms. I do the natural food, but not the hallucinogenic ones. I don't do that. I've never done that, actually. I wanted to when I was some age. I thought it'd be cool, but I just never did. And I don't know what it would be like. And I don't do that really heavy illegal stuff. That's not very heavy though. I know some people I've heard of that now, that on social media that I knew in person, stuff that are on heavy drugs. I hope they'll be okay. I've never done any heavy drugs. I just didn't feel like it. Hey Henry, yeah, it's really, yeah, wild animals come by here. I don't attack them. I'm not mean to them anymore. I just stay away from them. I figured out how to be, you're kind to them and they don't hurt you. I don't smoke weed. You could do it in California, but I don't want to get that anxiety or something. Maybe somehow if it worked and didn't give me anxiety, but I just don't do it. I don't know if Al does or not. Here and there he might go off and try stuff like that. I don't know. Whoa. I might have to use the bathroom. I'm just gonna do a scenic shot and get away from the camera because I don't want to show something like that. I'm just gonna do a scenic shot. Let's see if I can do a scenic shot and go far away and pee. Maybe I'll turn this. Hi. Whoa. I'm gonna go pee and you can just enjoy the scenery of not me peeing. Where's that sunlight coming in? It looks kind of cool when you walk through there and get the sunlight coming in. Just put this over here. You can talk to each other about stuff about Al or whatever. And he might even sign on and start talking. If he's out there somewhere, that'd be kind of cool. But I gotta pee. Hi, how's it going? Hi. So, hey. You. Whoa. Oh. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Being healthy, walking. Whoa. Hey. Hi. Whoa. Gosh. Well, something happened to that tree. He already went. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Hey Henry, have you been up to? You go to shows and stuff? I see you on social media. What do you go to shows? What do you skate? No. What do you skate? No. Did you ever skate? He goes to punk rock shows and stuff. He's this guy that's like, I don't know, Henry Lacorno. He goes to shows and he films it. Hangs out with those people at shows or whatever it is. Whoa. Whoa. I'm just walking down the hill. Yeah. I used to skate. I kind of still, here and there I could skate. I know how to skate. Because I stay healthy enough. I stay healthy enough so I can just go and skate. Whoa. Whoa, man. Good gosh. Oh. Whoa. I'm tired of walking. But I gotta... Wait. I'm filming. I'm going down to the mailbox. Whoa. I was running up and down this mountain. I haven't done, it was like days ago, and then I took a few days rest and didn't do anything. It happened to rain the whole time, and I promoted stuff on the computer with all my made plans constantly. That was all, and tried to rest here and there. This is like a restful walk down the hill. This is like working out again if I can. And I did those 100-pound dumbbells, and I was just doing curls, everything with a 45 pounds. I was getting as healthy as I can so I can be a leading man actor and look cool like those superhero guys. Like those superhero guys or whatever. So I can be an A-lister. I want to be A-list. I have the #1 Ronald McDonald video in the world. I star as Ronald McDonald, the #1 Ronald McDonald video in the world, so I figure I want to be versatile, so I want to stay in the best health that I can. so I want to stay in the best health that I can, and in case I get any acting roles, which I guess I should be able to. I haven't even lifted weights. Well, I did today a little bit, but just with the lighter ones. But I've been getting healthy. So, whoa. Yeah, no. Make a joke instead. Stop being serious and cool. Okay. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh! How's it going? Whoa. I'm gonna tighten this thing. Oh man. Yeah, no. Yeah. Holy gosh. Yep. Yay. Bay. That's what I call my cat. I say Bay. He's Bay. He's Bay. He's Bay. He's not gay. Whoa. He's not Bay sometimes, but he's Bay someone. I talk in a baby talk. Hollywood beckons. Yeah, I've been at it for 20 or 30 years. I've been at it for 20 or 30 years since I was a child. Since I was a child. I just decided to on my own. My dad didn't do any music. I tried to get him to learn guitar recently, but my mom, her side of the family was Italian. My dad's side is Irish. But my mom's side of the family is Italian. He wanted somebody that wasn't like, had to be Irish and by the book and a big police officer. Like my grandfather was a police officer, big police officer. And he wanted to make someone to help him be a more kind person, and he liked it better that she was Italian instead of Irish. And my grandfather, but that's them, that's not me. I don't want to say anything against them really. Holy God. Yeah, I'm actually filming this. It seems like a CGI. I have to hold this freaking thing. Whoa, man. Oh, man. Good gosh. Whoa. I've never filmed at a low angle like that. There's nothing to see of my, oh. How's it going? How's it going? Nuts in a good way. Not too crazy nuts, but eccentric as well. Cool sometimes. Thanks, James. Whoever James is. Yeah, I know. If I can figure out how to use this thing and stop walking. Which angle is it at? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Oh. Now I'm carrying the tripod. Put it down somewhere. Still walking all the way. I'll put the tripod down somewhere. Hey, yeah. Haha, Tony Montana. Maybe it's a diabolical laughter. Or not. Hopefully not. Losing signal. Hey, Jennifer. Kay. Hey, what's happening? Quiet storm. Just hanging out. Hey, man. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon. I don't know who. These people. I heard something over there. There's an animal. Let's see if we see any funny animals out in nature. Huh. There's a lone red flower. Wait, there it is. There's a lone red flower. Oh, looks like a satanic star. Wait. star. A Satan star flower. Red flower. Red, the devil. Oh no, the devil. Satan. No, and there's a little red thing hanging down next to it. It got sad. It's like sad that I said that. No, it's just a flower. There it is by itself. Indian paintbrush, is that what it's called? Look, somebody left a Budweiser can here from way a long time ago. Do you remember those, Henry? Do you remember the 80s? Were you a teenager in the 90s or? Whoa. I gotta carry this thing. I don't want to leave my thing on the side of the road. Ridiculous. Yeah, it followed it all perfectly. He said something. I was a teenager. I was popular, but I was unpopular. I was unpopular in school, but in the hallways walking around, everybody thought I was cool because I looked cool. They had made fun of me, so I tried to dress cool, so I'd look, and then like these girls and people started liking me when I was older. When I first got to high school, oh man, they made fun of me. And then later I got popular, but I didn't really know it. I would hang out and go to the parties and stuff, and that's how I met people, and they thought I was cool, and they thought I was a legend from being whatever I did when I was under 18, like these like really weird, cool things I thought were cool, but it's a good thing they were under 18, because once I learned that stuff was bad, I didn't do anything wrong. Like I never hurt anyone unless one time they're gonna beat up my friend Nathan, who was this little guy, and I had to punch this big white rapper out, and they were gonna go to court over it. The white rappers got fired. I knocked their teeth out in one punch. This one guy's teeth out in one punch, this big strong neck white rapper, and he was gonna fight my little friend, and the only way to do it was just punch him and knock him out, and I broke my hand. Had to go to the hospital. They were gonna go to court over it, but they didn't. They changed their mind. The big white rappers got fired from Hardee's. They were working, it was in Hardee's. And that's the only time I ever hurt anyone as a teenager. And then there was this other time they tried to beat up my other friend, Chris. And he was drunk and partying at their house and acting like he was cooler than them all. And they started fighting him and beating him up, these two kids. And I hit him off with a skateboard deck. And they were going to go to court over that, and then we showed up, got lawyers, and they didn't even show up because we didn't do anything wrong. They were just trying to beat him up, and I had to do it to save him from getting really hurt bad. And that was back then when I was a teen. I don't do any of that fighting. I would get the police involved or try to be kind to them and just stop. I just used to be kind to people. Whoa. Yes, I skate. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I skate. Okay. Wow. Huh. skate. Bam Margera said, you skate? Or something like that. Oh, I got one of the guys from the Viva La Bam show in my movie. I used to like Viva La Bam. I got Brandon DiCamillo and I just paid him off of a credit card. I didn't even have the money. I had to get it together any way I could. And it was in this movie that has these guys in it, The Vampires of Zanzibar. Ugh. I'm getting out of here. It smells like a fart. But that was something else. And anyone can do it. You can hire somebody for your wedding, like some famous person. You can get them for your wedding or an event. You can hire Ron Jeremy. Oh, I paid Brandon $4,000, and he hadn't done any other movies besides with Bam and the Jackass people. And that was the only reason why he did it, is because I said I'll give him $4,000. And but it was all on credit cards, and my wife got really mad when I was married to her. But it's like, I couldn't keep being a real estate agent in a small town. It didn't make me happy. And it's like my dream that I'd worked on so long. And I was like, I just had to feel like something had been accomplished from all I worked at. So I spent all this money on credit cards. And I got I paid off all my debt since then, but it took years and years. And I got Chris Rabb. I paid him $1,000. But I wouldn't suggest doing it unless you want to make a dream come true that you've always wanted to do your whole life and feel happy about. Then it's worth spending some money or just doing those things that you like to do if they're not like hurting anyone. Wow. Yeah. Instead of always saving money all the time, your whole life, it's like you gotta live sometimes and actually be happy. Something about New Zealand. Are you from New Zealand? Wait. Oh, I'm from here, the South, sort of. It's not really the South. My parents are Yankees, as they call them. Hey, a deer. Hey, look. There he goes. Or she, obviously, it's she. It's nearly 5 a.m. in New Zealand. Cool. Whoa. Now's your chance, John. Wrestle a deer. And become a man. No. I had to do that years ago, act like a big man. Then I was like, what? No one's trying to force me to be a big, old-looking man or old-acting man anymore. Why do it? I can be a guy again, and I'll be a guy. It makes me feel happy and better looking and younger the way I feel happy. I don't want to be some big man that's like old acting. It sexually doesn't interest me to act like an older person. Even though everyone's a man once they hit 18, so if you look at it that way, and certain things make people happier in some ways. It's like I didn't like having to act like a big man that drove like a big truck, but I did. I drove a How's it going? Hello? Hey, it's on again. Wait, there's a giant church. There is a giant church over here. It's one of those cathedral-esque type of it's a giant church. I'm gonna go in it.
Hello. We are in church. The medieval church. Now it's all dark. We're in the South. We're actually not in church. Wait. What is this?
Is that a wispy willow? You little wispy willow.
I don't know what to say about him. Nice, good. Leave him alone. He's our friend. He's just a... He's just a... Do you kill bugs and stuff like that, or you just let them live? I used to let them all live. I went too far vegan. I was married to somebody like that. I took it too far. And then I try to let them live, or kind of. I took it too far. I think I was the most ethical vegan on earth. I think I was the most ethical vegan, almost to a militant level. I was so angry about it. And because I thought they were killers. And then I willingly, knowing what I was eating from seeing all those PETA videos of the suffering and torture they put them through in the factory farms, I had to literally yeah. Oh my God. I think it is filming again. It's filming again. Woo. Oh. Oh my gosh. Got my nail. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. I gotta actually pee. I gotta pee. I'm gonna turn this thing over here. Oh, I can't pee. It's a public road. I can't pee, obviously. Wait. And you're live. Yeah. 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 Quiet storm. I should just go F this shit o'clock. Hey. No. Actually been working very diligently on some stuff, things. Going in job interview. Well, sending my resume out. Auditioning. I applied to be some big Hollywood person's personal assistant, and he's rich. He's like rich. It's like I don't want to be a personal assistant to somebody, but he's cool, and I can maybe help him become A-list again. Because I just, it's he's pretty big. He's got like $30 million, so I could work for somebody like that. That's cool and has enough money that they're like big enough and cool. And he's I don't know if I should say his name. I've sent him 2 videos. He was in one of my movies. He's Pauly Shore. He showed up in my short film Rebel Fish. He was in my short film. They hired him, the DVD production company who distributed my short film. hired him to introduce the film at the beginning of the movie. And I got Fugazi in it, the cool band Fugazi, but they don't want me to go commercial with it. Movie for $200, and he let me use their music for free. I worked on it so hard. Yeah, a couple times, and I met him at the ArcLight Theater with my wife, or my girlfriend when I was married to her, or we went to the ArcLight Theater, and oh fuck is that, a bee? Oh, sorry. Wait, crazy. Ah! Ah! Yeah. Yeah. Wait. What am I? Wait. What is that? Yeah. Talico, man. Talico. Oh. No. Wait. I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I was listening to them. I used to like them a lot. I liked Blood Sugar Sex Magic. That was a cool sounding album. The whole album was good. The whole album was good. I like Blood Sugar. I met Chad Smith, the drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, in Home Depot. He was just out in LA at Home Depot. He was out at Home Depot getting a part for his Mustang. It's like a 68 or 9 or 7. He was getting something to fix his Mustang at the Home Depot on Hollywood Boulevard. It wasn't like the richest home, it was just some regular, kind of in a not expensive. And I started talking to him. I said, "Is your name Chad?" And he said, "Yes, my name's Chad." He's the guy that looks like Will Ferrell. And I talked to him, and I told him I used to play drums. And he said, "Why'd you stop playing?" And I was like, "Well, I really just wanted to play guitar." And I didn't tell him. And I liked guitar so much that I used Fender guitars. And John Frusciante had a Fender, usually had Fender guitars, and Gibson. I also like Gibson. And so I drove off in my silver Jeep Cherokee in LA, and I had the only sticker on my car was a Fender sticker. I didn't tell them I played guitar, and they were looking for a guitarist at that time, and I was like 25 or 23 or 27. I wasn't 27, I was way younger. And it was like this, he like felt like he saw my car with the Fender, and it was like he knew they were auditioning people to replace John Frusciante at the time. It was in the early 2000s. It was between 2000 and the early 2000s. And I had a Fender, but I wasn't like really technically good back then. If one of them would hire me now, I'd just work at it a lot, and it could be really good in some band. But I was better at drums, and so that was it. I didn't know I could audition or anything. Maybe if I talked to them more, I was into it. But I was doing filmmaking. I was getting props for some movie. I was getting props for a Lava Lounge or some feature film or something. And you can just work on movies out there. You can just work on movies. I'll tell you, everybody, a big secret. You can just go to LA, and there's guaranteed work for you in the movie industry with no experience at all necessary. You just work as an extra, a movie extra, and they have so many movies always filming that they need background extras, and they pay between, you'd get between $1,400 and $3,000 something a month, guaranteed, if you just show up and hang out on set, eat their free food, their craft services. But you gotta sit there the whole time for sometimes up to 17 hours. Well, you'd get paid overtime if it was 17 hours. Sometimes it's only like 4 hours they let you leave. Get all the free food, the free snacks, and just be an extra. It's called central casting. Central casting. Just go to central casting. All you need is a birth certificate, proof of ID, and just work as an extra. Make at least $1,400 a month if you work on it. They have work available about 7 days a week or so, or a little less. So you don't even need experience. And then if you act in enough of that stuff, you can pay $3,000 and you join SAG, and you just keep doing it, and they pay you tons more money. And if you have like a really cool look or something original about you that they want to put you give you a bigger role when they see you on the movie set, they can hire you to say a speaking line or something. If you have if you look like an original character, or some like big Schwarzenegger looking person or something when he was young, like they just pay you more. And that's like anyone can do it. You just go to LA, go to central casting. Just go to central casting, and that's in Los Angeles. That's not in New York as much. They have it in New York, but I don't think they have the consistent work there. But if you ever had to have a job and you thought it would be something cool, you could try doing that, and you'd show up in a bunch of movies. It'd be like a fun thing. You could tell stories like Al. I was in X-Men versus whatever, some big Marvel thing, or whatever the movies they have they're filming. Now, if they're just some TV show, you just hang out in the background. It's pretty, I did it before for a while. I was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It was like in the early 2000s. I think I was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Not another teen movie. Some other random ones. I didn't like it that much. I didn't work at it for very long. I think I did it like less than a week. And it didn't make me feel that good. It was like, I wanted to run the whole show. So I kept having to do stuff like that for like 20 years until I built my resume. And I just want to retire at this point. I'm so tired of it. But that's not really possible. I'm still young enough I can work. And so, but I like to do one big A-list thing. And then be like, okay, I can retire, or I can keep working and have fun out there, and no one could ever tell me what to do again. I have that fear that somebody would tell me what to do. David Nelson said, I'll read that later. Cool. Henry Lecorno. It's paid work, and then you can get an agent if you build it. That's the whole thing behind acting. Is they have short films, student films. They're looking for actors out, and they're just independent stuff. That means every budget that they put together without like a big studio, it could be cheap. It could be no budget or $30 on up to like the big indie movies, bigger like Napoleon Dynamite, which is 400,000, or the bigger ones that are in the millions. And I think Pulp Fiction was indie. It was like a really big insider one that something about it, he knew everybody, and got even Travolta and all these people in it. And before everyone knew he was gay. Hey, gay. And no, and but I don't know. But I knew Travolta was gay way before most anyone did. Travolta, I found out, was gay in about 2003 because I had a friend who had a lot of gay friends, I think, and hung out in those gay areas, and they'd see him go there with men. And I knew Kevin Spacey was gay too because I had a friend that was in the Marines from this town, and he got hit on him a lot in his New York City loft. He said, "You want to come back to my loft?" And he went back to his loft. He was this young Marine, like really good looking, like a young Colin Farrell, young Brad Pitt. And his name was Matthew. And he was like, you know, Kevin Spacey came on to him, wanted to be with him, and he invited him up to his loft. He told me the story all about it back here. And this was like 15 years ago, because I was gonna film at that guy's parents' house in this movie, The Jimbo Story, and I was friends with him. He was friends with my friends, right? He didn't do any movies or anything. He was just a Marine. But like, he didn't have any problems with his looks. He was like, he was like ripped and cut. All the girls liked him. He kind of he had his own problems though. But Kevin Spacey tried to get with him. This was like 15 years ago, and I was trying to get him to go forward with it and tell people, and then finally they figured out, oh, Kevin Spacey's gay. And then they went public with John Travolta being gay, and you know, I'm trying to think of who else had something weird about him. I don't know if you many. I don't have anything weird about me that I know of, other than I really like attractive women, and that's normal. That's not weird, because I haven't had sex with many of them at all, compared to how much I'd feel like I'd like to. I feel like I really like to a lot, and just for how much I've had to think about it every day and see them out there, and not like, that's what motivates me to get in shape, look cool, look my best, and really be confident. And figure I could get somebody. Yeah, I know. It's like, gosh, that's about the only thing. And I've been nice to all the women I was with. I haven't cheated yet. That I know, that I never cheated on my wife for 11 years. And she was the only one. I only had one orgasm from a woman, or I had tons of them from one. I only had orgasms from one woman my whole life up until I was 37 years old. I only got to have orgasm from one woman my whole life up until I was 37. It was like a few years ago, or 36. And then I got a girlfriend who was like really, I thought she was, this is about as attractive as I could feel good possible. And went out with her for like 4 months of getting to really do what I felt like. And that was pretty fun too. The wife that I was married to was different. That was something different. It was more like my whole family. Well, I visit them as much as I can. I visited Houston. That's where they are, is Houston. I bought him a big bike for his birthday. A big, expensive bike. And his birthday's coming up on the 27th. And he's good. I'd like to be around them. But they're very particular. She's very particular. Yeah. I get to visit them enough to feel happy. Do you have quiet storm? Oh yeah. I'm gonna turn the camera away from me. It's like getting something in my eyes. Wow, look at that. Yeah. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't be a has-been because I'm pretty much a never was. I haven't been a big A-lister yet. I'm Ronald McDonald. I star in the #1 Ronald McDonald video in the world. I star as Ronald McDonald, the #1 Ronald McDonald video in the world. It's gotten 50 million views in just over a year. So it's not like the big A-list rock stars who have 1 billion views on one video, or 400 million. So it's like 50 million, but it's Ronald McDonald and it's the #1 Ronald McDonald. So that's kind of cool. It's like Ronald McDonald. I don't know why I happen to randomly act. I didn't even do my best acting in it. I just decided to film, bring my chill. Maybe you have to be against Bin Laden. Shoot a bullet through Bin Laden's skull. Shoot a bullet through Bin Laden's already dead skulls down there. That's what we do. We dig up his body and we shoot his skull till his head falls off. And then just mess around with Bin Laden's sick ass. Fart on him, crap all over his body, burn him over and over, and makes us feel good. That's what we do to Bin Laden's ass. You know, I don't. And if you believe in, if you hate Bin Laden enough, which ain't gonna hurt anyone to hate him, it's like digging up his grave like they dug up Hitler and they burned him over and over. They incinerated his body. They like kept digging him up and like making sure he was all burned up. To Hitler.
Is everybody in TV world, YouTube
Yeah.
world?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What are you doing today?
Yeah. Making plans where to go.
Oh yeah, still haven't decided where to go?
Yeah, they said hi, friendly local.
Never trust a guy with a pickup.
With a pickup? Oh yeah, I had one of those, and I don't think there's anything wrong. No.
I'll bring
Yeah.
you back in a couple hours if you need help with your truck.
Okay.
For your car, battery, let me know. I'll jump
Cool. Oh, you do? Oh, I gotta buy a whole new battery.
in. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Charge.
It's not charging up.
Anything I can help you with, let me know. Did
Oh
you,
yeah.
you still have internet in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Cool. Later, Tim.
See you soon.
Okay. Whoa. Yeah, he's nice. He put the whole internet up there for free. I keep offering him to pay him money and he just doesn't do it. He doesn't accept the money. He does it for free. There's his dog. He's got a nice dog. Hey dog, he's nice. He knows he's, yo. Hey, what are you doing? Newman. Hey, how's it going? Hey Newman. How's it going? He's good. He's still doing healthy. He's good. Newman. Whoa. Look at this view. Wait. Turn it. There it is. Wait. Gosh. Look at that view. Tipatato. No. It's like really green, like Ireland. Gosh, look at it. Amazing. Well, anyway, looks pretty cool. Whoop. Get this way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey. How's it going? How's it going? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Cool. Gosh. It's peaceful. Whoa, I better. I don't know if I can even exercise right now as much as I exercise the most in my life ever for about 4 days. About all day, every day for 4 days. I would take breaks and it added up to about 4 hours of nonstop exercise a day. And dieted more than I could possibly imagine. Fasted and had about 12 cups of coffee a day. I made a conscious decision to not just get any anxiety, but to get past the point of anxiety to a state of euphoria, to where the words meant nothing. And I went right past that. Meant nothing to me. And I just exercised, ran up and down the mountain and all around the mountain over here for 4 days, maybe longer, maybe up to a week, at least 3-4 days. And lifted huge heavy weights all day long. And that caffeine made it like, gosh, really motivated me. I got in excellent shape. I have pictures of it. But I didn't post them on here or Facebook. It's on some other private social media that I had so people couldn't spy on me. I'll probably make it all public. And then I was like, started getting anxiety near the end of it. I needed food bad, like real actual food. I would have some at night, and then that's what I was doing, is exercising a lot, running up and down through here. I know the man who line produced Rocky. He physically produced it and got the locations in Philadelphia and stuff. His name's Lloyd Kaufman. But Sylvester Stallone, gosh, he's huge. He's got $100 million. He's not gay. He's like definitely straight. I think he's pretty much a Republican. He's got 2 young daughters, or 1 young daughter. I think Kevin Smith has a young daughter, Harley Quinn, I think is her real name. I don't really know what it's like to make a daughter. Whoa. Kevin Smith, yeah. I don't know if I've ever been in. Oh yeah, I met one of the stars of his movies. What's that girl's name? She's in her 40s now, looks really hot. She's in my video Blood at the Beach. Zoe or somebody. She was this blonde girl that was like 26 in his movie, in Chasing Amy. She starred in Chasing Amy and Mallrats, I think. Or Chasing Amy, I think she was Amy. I met her at Blood at the Beach and got her in a quick video that, appearing as herself, which is legal. SAG doesn't care about that. They get angry if you film them sometimes for a movie skit, but that was appearing as herself, like a news type of thing, so they don't mind that. So I got her in a video. It's on it's a Blood at the Beach thing or something. That's what it is. Oh, it's so beautiful here. Joey Bognato is in that. He was on That Metal Show. He's just like kind of like a cool glorified featured extra that, I don't know, he's just some guy that showed up on That Metal Show, and all sorts of other people in that video. Oh man, it is nice here. Good gosh, just like Ireland. Yeah, this is like Ireland. Looks like paradise where you're at. Wow, thanks. Hey, if somebody wants to be my roommate, you can live here. See how we get along with me, Al. If Al comes, hopefully Al comes back. I invited him back. He's supposed to be here on Monday or Tuesday, I think. I'm not sure. See how we get along. He's not paying me any money, so hopefully see how we get along, if it works out or what. And it said I hope he's okay. Wrote to him. Said I hope he gets buff and skinny and really healthy and stuff, and gets a maybe like a, I don't know. Here's the waterfall. I'm just gonna leave it here because I've got to pee. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to cant it. Well, Oh my gosh. What is it doing? Tripod. Yeah, funny. Okay. Dude, what the heck? This little tripod came loose. Okay. Whatever. Okay. How's it going? Gosh, this whole tripod was loose. There's the waterfall. Yes. Al is out there taking a break and he's got to go to the hospital soon. So if you want to say a prayer for Al, that would be good. Whoa. Whoa, man. All right. Whoa. How's it going? Trying to turn the thing. Hey. Wait, oh. Oh my gosh. Wow. The waterfall. That was a country southern man's simple way of saying that's a waterfall. Oh my gosh. Holy. How's it going? Hey. How are you? Whoa. Oh. Yeah. I just walked up the whole hill, feeling happy about myself. Yes. Hi. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm kind of drained after. I'm like some it's like Avatar, like I'm some creature out here, Avatar in the woods. I have to take my shirt off. I don't know if I'll feel like taking my shirt off. Oh man. Yeah. Oh man. Alright. I don't know if I want to take my whole shirt off and be some yeah. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Yay. Wait, yay. That makes me happy to see that, like she's happy. Stepping around all this. Oh. Whoa, you want to step around the stuff so you don't get in the path of any funny bugs. like all here user. Whoa, hell. There's a sort of like Ireland back there. Up there. Whoa. Whoa. Hi. Whoa. Neighbors over there. Somebody. I don't want to film them unless. Oh. Whoa. Yeah. Hey. There's somebody over there. I don't know if they. Whoa. I'm not gonna film her if she's over there or somebody's over there. Hi. Hey, I'm not gonna film you. I'm not gonna film you. There's a dog. Is that your? Hey, dog. Hey. Oh my gosh. Hi. I'm just trying to look cool and buff on camera and talk and be friends with everybody. I'm not filming you. Okay. Whoa. I wish I could film her, but I want to be private to the neighbors, not let them know. And no one knows who they are or what. Oh. There's something. Oh, there's my house. Yeah, this is a cool shot. Oh, but I don't film it very much. There's a huge spider. There is a huge spider in here. A huge spider. I went to go take a shower and there's a huge spider. This big. I'm gonna show it to you. A huge spider. Watch this. Wait. Look at this. Huge. I went to go take a shower and that's like right there. Look at that. Look, I'll put my head. Oh my God. Ah! Ah! Oh my God. He crawled away into there. God. That was a huge spider. God. Okay. That was a big. See, those big spiders used to be here. Those big spiders used to be here, and kill them felt really sad anyway. Scary looking. Those spiders are scary looking, and gosh, he made a web come out of his body, and he even that big, and he hung down and ran into there. Gosh, there used to be a few of them, and we killed them. Yeah, I've never seen them that big other than up here at this house. There were black ones and brown ones. I think that was a brownish one. But the only poisonous are brown recluse and the little brown recluse and the little black widow. Those big ones don't hurt. You can't really hurt anyone. And it was bigger than a wolf spider. That was big. Gosh, I've been working out. I've been working out, getting healthier. I have abs, pretty much now. We'll see how much better it gets. I'm gonna get super ripped, and I'm just doing it so I can look like a leading man and get some A. Enough to like be confident and happy and do what I want to accomplish in life. So I just went for a jog, and it's kind of and it's not looking super ripped or